Okay. What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What is that? What up, what up, what up? What up? What up? So, from reading some of my comments and reading some of the emails people are sending to me, and also just recognizing the type of person that I am. I've I feel like we've reached the point where it's time for me to tell you a little about myself. And so I'm going to let this Vlogtober be an opportunity for me to tell you a little more about myself. So, I don't know, we can get clear on some stuff. Obviously, I'm wanting to be in this YouTube game for the long haul. And like I said, just the past week, I've reached 2,500 subscribers. And I'm grateful for that. And it would be a lie if I wasn't acting like I wasn't trying to, build up my channel. Like, the goal is to get more people to find and experience my channel. So I can't pretend like that's not a part of it. It's not the main goal though. Like, I started my YouTube channel accidentally 10 years ago. If I had kept going with it 10 years ago, I would have probably never thought about it and would have accidentally just been one of those people who was on YouTube and just kept doing it and reaped the benefits of that. But I didn't stick with it. So for me, being a person who in my everyday life, I'm an artist, I'm a creator, I make music, I'm a writer. I grew up doing slam poetry and writing stories and singing songs, and like I was a theater kid. I am an artist. Like, everything about me is artistic. I sing in all my videos because I'm always singing. Like, I sing everything. I want to one day just wake up and let my whole day be a musical. Everybody would be surprised, but it would be great for me. And on the other side, I'm also an entrepreneur. I work for myself. And I am I'm a wellness coach. So I don't know how to describe the work that I do because it's multifaceted. It's a lot. I'm a Renaissance woman. Like, people pay me to get them together. People pay me to be myself. People pay me to support them while they remember how to be themselves. I am transforming and healing my life, and along the journey I've acquired information, I've acquired access to things that I share with people. I also, just by birthright, just by the lineage, the people that I come from healers, I come from preachers and teachers and educators and medicine people and just talented people, like, and I think that, like, obviously I'm like, oh, black people, but I just know the people that I come from, like, it's in my blood to shine. And so as an entrepreneur, as an artist, in 2020 and beyond, in the 21st century, it's like, in order for me to succeed, in order for me to be successful, in order for me to get my business, my message, my medicine, my story, my whatever out there, is you have to buy into the ways in which we consume. And obviously we need to have conversations around how we consume and what we consume and how we consume it. And also, some of the things that we've turned into monsters don't necessarily have to be monsters. So my YouTube page is dedicated to me participating in social media, participating in technology, participating in the fact that as an artist and as a person who holds space for people to heal and for people to remember themselves and for people to catch up for themselves and transform their lives, people have to find me. People have to have access to me. Like, I have to put myself out there. Obviously, I could just sing to the mountains all day long, but I should probably sing to people too. I could sit in my room and figure out all this stuff, but you know, in order for me to grow, in order for me to spread my stuff to the people who need it or the people who are seeking it, I have to pick a platform. So that's why I picked YouTube. Now, I've been getting emails from people. So I'm sharing my life. I'm sharing my experience. I currently live in Belize right now. So I'm sharing parts of my Belizean experience. Me posting about Belize is not me encouraging or inspiring people to move here. I came to Belize because I had people who lived here already. And they planted the seed for me to come here. And I thought about coming to Belize for years before I actually came. And I made sure to research and I made sure to understand. I made sure to connect with people who were actually from here. And also to recognize what it means to go to another place as an American. And that's something that I've been having to like understand. But also as a Afro-Indigenous, Black, Brown, African American woman. I said that because that's one of the reasons why I did this video. Somebody left a comment, a Belizean person, telling me that I should call myself African American. But that's a whole nother conversation. I'll probably make a whole nother video just to talk about that. But me coming here was in a lot of ways me being radical towards the reclaiming of my identity, but also going to a space where I know I have to be aware and cognizant and conscious of the community in which I'm moving into. Like, this is a small country, and as much as Belize is a loving and wonderful and beautiful country, and the people are loving and wonderful and beautiful, this is still their home. This is still their lineage. And as much as I may connect to it and may share certain experiences with some of the variations of people here, it's still different, and this is still their home. So me even posting and sharing about it on YouTube, I'm only doing that because it would be hard not to. This is where I live. But it's also not me trying to encourage everybody and their mama to just get up and run to Belize, especially white people. I mean, black people, I'm like, I have another part of that. White people, I'm like, y'all already go everywhere and take over everything and colonize, and like, y'all just naturally do it. Y'all just naturally go and y'all take over and y'all consume. And even if y'all don't do that, you cannot connect to the people's struggles and to people's fears in the same way as like people who are black or people who are brown who have experienced the same type of discriminations and oppressions under capitalist or white supremacist societies. Like, so it is really hard for you to actually just connect without it being some form of you kind of like overstepping or taking over, or like stepping in when you shouldn't, or like using your money to whatever, or just whatever. It just gets weird. But then for me, it gets sticky because as a black person or as an African American person, as somebody told me I should claim, which I don't call myself, so I'm never going to call myself that because that's not how I identify. And if you, that's a whole nother video. I won't go there. I'm not trying to encourage people to just go and take over places, because that's not my intention. I don't even walk around with my camera most of the time. Like, I've been living here for over a year now, and it just took me to now to start going out and recording stuff, because I don't want to come in like I'm just being intrusive and like I'm taking over and like I'm, like, that's not my stilo. I really am a person who was like, my country, as much as I was born in America, as much as I am American, to be black in America, like James Baldwin said, is to be living in a constant state of rage. And if you are not a person whose parents and grandparents and great-grandparents were born in North America, and you're black, like if you're not a black person who's had at least 4 generations of people who have some type of connection to the history, to the slavery, to the lies about slavery, like in America, then you really don't know, even if you are black, even if you share my skin complexion. So for you to not understand why me being able to come to Belize is a special thing, and why as long as I am grounded in my healing and not moving in the ways of my oppressor, that me connecting to other people who are cousins in history, who are cousins in like the way our lineages have had to show up. If you don't understand how that's a good thing, then bro, stay out my comments. Go stay off my channel. Mind your business. Go troll somebody else, because this is my platform to express myself. This is my platform to be whoever I want to be whoever I need to be who I came here to be. Period. So, I don't know, man. I'm gonna drop a part 2 to this video because, yeah, I just feel like, I know this video started off as me being like, I need to tell y'all about myself, and I am. We'll slowly get there. We got all October for me to just be dropping vlogs. But, yeah, we'll drop a part 2. In part 2, I'll tell you how I even got to this conclusion, or how this story even started. So, you know, what's popping, y'all? Vlogtober, day 4. Hey, yeah, like this video. Drop a comment, subscribe. Hop over to the next video. Hop over to the next video right meow. Right meow.